Hi, my name is Vikas.
Hi.
You said that you don't write a business plan, but you select on 4 parameters, but you did not tell the 4 parameters. So can we know that
Okay.
now? Yeah.
What I do is, so let's say, for example, if I was to collaborate with you in your business, my first question to you is, what's the product? Then what I do is, I find out, is it high demand? If you say yes, I'll say, prove to me, show me, what's the statistics? How do we know it's high in demand? Then you show me competitors that are selling it and selling loads. Then I believe you. That's the first part of my business plan. Second part of my business plan, I'll say, how are you going to sell it? How are people going to know about it? What's that? Visibility. And then I'll ask you a question. I say, do we have any organic traffic here? And your answer is no. I say, have you got experience with paid marketing? You say no. I say, well, that's a problem. You need to give me a plan to how you're going to do the paid marketing. The third thing I say, when the marketing goes out, right, what does it say on the pages? Or do people call and close? Is the salespeople, do they know how to close? That's my third part, conversion. My final part of the business plan is, okay, have you got the systems and processes in place so that it can run automatically by itself? Your answer is no. I say you need to put the systems in place. Those are the 4 things. Whenever I do any business, it's the same thing, right? There's one extra thing actually between product, between HDP, high demand product, and visibility. There's one thing you can put inside there, positioning. Positioning before visibility. When I did the Sia Howard project, it was the same thing. I said, okay, product. What's the product? What's the pricing? Establish that. That's the first part of the business plan. Second part, how we're going to position ourselves to be that premium brand. How we're going to do the positioning. Okay, we're going to find influencers to wear our dresses. Third thing, okay, how we're going to get more visibility. Okay, we're going to use paid Facebook ads or Instagram ads. Do you get what I'm saying? Or we're going to pay Vogue magazine or whatever, you know? Then the next thing will be, okay, how do we sell it? Oh, we need to find major retailers to take our stock. But how we're going to find major retailers to take our stock? Very simple. We're going to feature in certain trade shows. Do you get what I'm saying? I work around that quadrant, that's all. Product, visibility, conversion, automation. That's my business plan. Cool? Deep breath in. And out. Vikram, yes.
You manifested me again.
Great to see you again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you used to ask a lot of questions.
Yeah. I was the only one who could frustrate you. So, my question is, how do you know that you've qualified a prospect?
How do you know?
If you've qualified a prospect.
How do you know if you're qualified?
Let's say, I mean, is it just a matter of, say, you're talking to, say, speakers or coaches in the audience, and that's how you qualify them? Or is it more about, you know...
how do I qualify?
Yeah.
How do I qualify what?
How do you make a person feel like, oh, this is the guy?
So if you
this
mean
is the
if
person
you...
I want to work with.
You mean if you are a speaker, how do you make people feel like they want to work with you?
Yes.
Is that the question?
Yes.
Okay, so, okay, let me break it down like this, okay? There's 6 basic human needs. If you hit all 6 needs, everybody will want to work with you.
Yeah.
The first need, the need for certainty. Some people, they're very logical minded. They need facts and figures, they need certainty. They're very logical minded. What does that mean? If you give them facts and figures and logic, all the logical minded people in the crowd, they'll be like, this guy is the guy I want to work with. So that's why in every presentation, you've got to put some logical explanation behind things, some facts and some figures. Usually these people are your accountants and lawyers and people like that, right? Those people are very logical minded. If you talk some facts and figures, you will hit the button for them. The second is the need for variety. There's rebels inside the room who they don't want normal things. They want something different. They want something special. So what type of words do you use to tick their box is very simple. In a presentation, a line that would always go out would be something like, this program is like no other program out there. By saying that, all the rebels in the room is like, I'm special, I'm different, that's variety, I want that. Do you get what I'm saying? Because everybody has one or more needs that is most special to them. Some people really need variety. They were looking for something different. Do you get what I'm saying? Right? So things like that hit variety. Third need is the need for growth. Some people in the crowd, they really want to progress, get to the next level. So being a coach, being a speaker, right? How are you the one, right? Let me tell you something. There's a lot of coaches out there which will just teach you how to do this, how to do that. But I don't believe in just doing this, because at the end of the day, I believe in how do you actually take somebody to that next level. By the way, how many of you are looking to take your life to that next level? Raise your hand nice and high. The moment I do that, everybody who needs growth, boom, they're like, this is the guy who can take me to the next level. It's satisfied the need for growth, right? So we have certainty, variety, growth. The next thing is significance. Some people in the crowd, the biggest box that needs to be ticked is they need to feel special. So how do you make them feel special? Well, you can say certain words. There's only examples. There's a lot of different things you can do. But for example, what I can do is I can do this. Why I really want people to be part of this thing, whatever the thing is, right, is because I'm not just looking for the average person here. I'm looking for people who really want to stand out. I'm looking for special leaders. How many of leaders in the room, by the way? Raise your hand. Boom, you got them. These are the people who want to stand out. I'm looking for people who want to stand out. And aside from that as well, I'm looking for people who I want to put on my platforms as well, right? To showcase in front of thousands of people around the world. Boom, everybody who needs significance, they love you. They want this thing now. Do you get what I'm saying? They buy into you because you can give them what they want, right? The next need is the need for love and connection. Some people in the room, they just want love, they want care, they want connection. They want somebody to care. So a very simple line, if you're a coach or a speaker, that you can say to tick those boxes for those people who need the love and care is, you know, I don't know if you've ever done this before. You can go on to different programs or maybe buy a Udemy course or something like that. But it's kind of like just figure out how to do it yourself. But the way I like to teach people, personally, is I like to work with people one-to-one. Because when I work with you one-to-one, then maybe you have some questions, maybe there's something you're going through, then at least I can help you out of that. Because isn't it true that everybody's going through something different? Yes or no? But then at least I can help you out of that. Now, everybody who needs care, love, connection, they're like, man, this is the coach I'm looking for. Do you get what I'm saying? The final need is the need for contribution. This is the greatest need. Some people, they have the biggest need that needs to be satisfied is the need for contribution. And how do you get them to buy into you? Very simple. You can just say words like this. You say, the thing is this, you know, you can learn all you're learning from me and say, hey, I want to make money, I want to do this, I want to do that. But let me tell you something. I don't believe that life is just about making money. How many of you know what I'm talking about? Just raise your hand, right? Because at the end of the day, what I really believe in is making a real difference in this world, making an impact, right? Being able to contribute beyond ourselves, being able to actually leave a legacy, creating something that's really different that will change the world.